Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Crypto Wisdom. This is your host, Mr. Aslan. As always, crypto education is my passion, guys. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is definitely not financial advice. As you've already seen in the thumbnail, I'm going to show you various ways on how you can actually bridge between the blockchains that are existing, especially between BSC, Ethereum, and Polygon. Why Polygon? Well, I'm very much bullish about what's coming up with the ETH merge and how Polygon is definitely going to benefit from this particular merger that's going to happen. Now, Polygon being the layer 2 solution already existing and the support for the Ethereum EVM, that means interloopable apps can or dApps can be built with ease on both the platforms and be cross utilized without much hassles. Polygon has a very bright future in my opinion. But without any financial advice, as this is just an educational segment, I would go ahead and show you the various ways where you can actually transfer your assets using bridges, as they call it, between blockchains. Let's head over to the options that I have to show you in this video. So the first one that you actually see over here is the Polygon Bridge. Now, the Polygon Bridge is maintained even though certain other third party people are providing liquidity for this particular bridge. It's typically maintained by the Polygon network itself. So you can always expect a good amount of liquidity existing in this particular bridge. Now, there are two factors that you need to actually go ahead and check before using any of these bridges. First and foremost would be the safety and security. The second would be the amount of liquidity that is available on the bridge. Now, how these bridges usually work is very simple. You go ahead and transfer to a specific wallet which is kind of governed by a smart contract which recognizes your transaction and sends you the equivalent amount or after the slippage approximate amount to your specific wallet on the other blockchain. Say for example, you want to transfer 1 Ethereum. What you do is you transfer the 1 Ethereum to a smart contract. The smart contracts read your transactions and understand that this is coming out from a Ethereum network and needs to be converted to the Polygon network Ethereum. So what it does, it actually holds that particular Ethereum in a smart contract and gives you a newly minted equivalent amount of Ethereum, that is again an approximate after slippage, and you would be getting that amount of Ethereum equivalent on the other blockchain that you want to shift to. Now, would it impact the supply? Absolutely not, because this particular Ethereum that you have actually sent using the ETH network is locked in the smart contract. Now, whenever you want to swap back or anyone else who wants to swap back from the Polygon side to the Ethereum side, the same Ethereum that is locked will be released, thereby keeping the actual supply intact. So there is no new minting of tokens that actually occur. It's just a transfer. It's like hold and mint fresh, and once you actually go ahead and get back, the original token is sent and this new token that is minted is actually burned. And by burn, it is a true burn that happens. So this is how usually the bridges work in simple terms. The same thing happens here with the Polygon bridge as well. So as you can see over here, you need to first connect to your wallet. Once you connect to your wallet, you need to go ahead and choose the token or the coin that you want to shift from the Ethereum network to the Polygon side, and just enter the amount that you want to go ahead and change, say 100 USDT. Now, what happens ideally in the backend once you go ahead and click on the transfer? Now, this is showing as insufficient balance since I'm using a test wallet and do not have 100 USDT available with me. Once you connect to your actual wallet with funds available, you will be able to see the option of transfer. Once you hit that, you will get a QR code and a wallet address that need to transfer your USDT to. So what ideally happens, it taps into the liquidity pool that's existing in the backend and will send you the equivalent amount after the slippage approximate. What it does in the background is holds your USDT on the Ethereum network in the smart contract itself, mints or probably takes in the existing USDT from the liquidity pool on the Polygon network and sends that amount to your wallet. And it would take somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes to ranging to even half an hour to 1 hour sometimes. There are certain transactions that have even taken 3 to 4 hours. That is simply because of the fact that the liquidity might be low or there might be a lot of transactions pending to be actually cleared. The first and foremost thing that you need to actually verify whether it's working or not would be to go ahead and do a test transaction. Say for example, for 1000 USDT, I would suggest you just do it once for 10 USDT first or 20 USDT. Once you're confirmed that it is happening, then you can go ahead and bridge the entire amount. A fairly simple concept and a direct method. The pro is actually it's safe, and since it's maintained by the Polygon network, you can definitely expect a lot of liquidity available, and the transactions I personally have tried are pretty quick. Probably it would take somewhere around 5 to 10 minutes for a transaction to actually clear out. It might be even faster sometimes, again, depending on the traffic and the volume of transaction that's happening. The con that I see over here, or probably a limitation I would say, is the number of tokens that are available for offer, and the blockchain that it only works with is between Ethereum and Polygon. If you have assets like BNB on your BSC side or even USDT on the BSC side, you won't be able to convert that to Polygon directly using this bridge. Now that's where the other options come in. This here is the second option that I would like to go ahead and showcase, which is Connect. Now this is something which I have personally not used as such, but I have read good reviews, and this was known earlier as X Pollinate. It does have some pretty good liquidity pools available. Now, these liquidity pools may not be completely governed by the platform itself. It might be third-party institutions or even individuals who are going ahead and feeding this liquidity pool. So you need to be a little careful. I'm not so sure how well it works in terms of the transaction timelines and stuff. However, I have read some good reviews about this particular platform. So that's where I'm bringing this to you. You can go ahead and make a decision to use this or not. This is also a fairly straightforward method wherein you just connect your wallet. You choose the network from and to, like whichever blockchain you want to go ahead and convert from, say Ethereum to Polygon. I've by default chosen USDC, and you can just enter the amount, and then it's just about transferring that amount. Again, the same concept, after which there is a certain transaction fee that's involved, and after a duration you would be able to get that particular asset on the Polygon network or any other blockchain. Now it does offer a variety of terms of the blockchain interlopable options that are available. You could see all the available chains over here. So if anyone is something that you want to go ahead and use, you could definitely make use of this particular platform. Now when it comes to the other options that are there for this particular platform, one thing that I really loved about the platform is the feature to actually change the receiving address of your funds. Say for example, you're having a trust wallet which has BSC assets and you want to actually convert them to Ethereum, but you use a different wallet for the Ethereum assets. Now this is a platform which would ideally allow you to send that from your trust wallet to say MetaMask, which you are using Ethereum assets for. So you had USDT in BSC side, use this bridge, but give the receiving address of your MetaMask wallet. Now what happens? You send the assets through your trust wallet, but you receive them on the MetaMask. Saves you the transaction fees. So that's a pretty cool nifty feature that I personally like. Now the call data and all this stuff, I wouldn't get into too much of details. You could just leave it for the developer section. Some of these options even I do not know personally. Now the third and the final one that I would like to go ahead and showcase is the Rubik exchange or the platform. This is one of my favorite platforms. The main reason being the versatility it offers, and it doesn't stick to a single liquidity pool. So this kind of acts as a hub connecting to various other bridges that are existing. Even the Connect bridge that I actually showed you earlier, it compares the amount of available liquidity, the transaction volume, and the time frame that it would take for your transaction to go through against various other bridges that are existing, and gives you the best possible option. As you can see, as an example that I've actually taken over here, converting from Ethereum from the Ethereum network to Ethereum on Polygon side, you can see the amount that I've entered is 1, and you have seen that the amount is showing as 1.0041, again through a route of Hyperpool. You don't need to worry about the route that it actually takes, because every once in a while this particular exchange keeps scanning across all the bridges. As you can see, it just scanned and then rerouted itself right now through the 1-inch exchange, because that's kind of more reliable at this point of time for your transaction to happen. Now the most advantageous thing according to me is the amount of fees that it actually takes and the amount of actual price impacts, as well as the approximate amount that you would receive. See, under the transaction details, you can see the protocol fee, which ideally is around 1 USD. Next would be the approximate amount that you can actually get in your wallet. Now it's showing for the one ETH that I'm actually sending, you would be getting close to somewhere around 0.96 ETH. Don't go by this figure, guys. This is actually somewhat of a direct conversion that actually shows up. What you need to actually check is the current slippage that is actually existing. So you can actually expect this as the approximate amount that you might receive in your wallet. Out of all the options that I actually gave you, I would personally like this particular platform. The main reason is the versatility that it offers in terms of the various blockchains that are existing and the amount of conversion that it actually does. is much better as a ratio when compared to other platforms that I've personally used as well. As you can see over here, it keeps finding the optimal route for you. So that's one of my biggest advantage, because it doesn't stick to a single liquidity pool or a group of individuals or institutions who are providing this particular liquidity separately. It scans a number of bridges and gives you the most optimal route that's existing for you to go ahead and change your assets. Now this here is the best bridge I have found in terms of converting your ETH to BSC side or BSC to ETH side, also from ETH to Polygon or BSC to Polygon directly. Now after checking all these exchanges, there is also one more thing that I want to go ahead and showcase to you, which you can utilize to go ahead and bridge your assets from Ethereum to Polygon. Now this is only specific from Ethereum to Polygon because in the backend it is still utilizing the API of the Polygon Bridge itself. That's none other than OpenC. Now when you head over to OpenC, you do have an option where you can directly bridge between your Ethereum network to your Polygon network for the Ethereum or ETH that you have in your wallet. Now what you have to ideally do is click on the wallet icon. You will be able to see your Ethereum funds over here, and next to the Ethereum funds you will have three dots. Click on those three dots and you would have an option to say bridge to Polygon, and as simple as that. You just need to follow the same process of just sending it and paying a little bit of gas fee, that too again in Ethereum. Once done, your Ethereum will be converted to the Polygon network and it will be sent to this particular wallet itself. Pretty simple, right? This is what many use in terms of actually purchasing NFTs which are existing in the OpenSea market. Now a couple of things that you need to actually keep in mind before using these bridges. First and foremost, whenever you're using a bridge from one network to another network, the gas fees would be ideally paid in the network that you're converting from, not in the network that you're converting to. For example, if you're converting from BSC to Ethereum, the gas fees would be paid in BSC. If you're converting from Ethereum to Polygon, then your gas fees would be paid in Ethereum. So make sure that you have an additional amount of ETH or BSC or BNB on the BSC side available so that you pay the gas fees for the conversion. If you are finding these bridges complicated, the simplest option still remains to go for an exchange. Go ahead and purchase crypto or use your existing crypto on your exchanges, but while sending it to a specific decentralized wallet, choose the network carefully. Now, not all exchanges actually offer you the transfer on all the blockchains. Make sure that you have the chain that you want to transfer available as an option of withdrawal on your exchanges before you go ahead and purchase or make any transactions on the centralized exchanges themselves. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope this video was helpful to you. Make sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Well, it's free of cost. Meet you in the next one. This is Mr. Aslan signing off. Ciao.